Okay, everyone. G'day. Josh Rock's back with another video. Sorry I haven't been uploading for many days per week, but we're back with another awesome video. As you can see, I've got a footy here. And as you all know, we're gonna be saying like who might win for round two. Round two is starting back tonight, which I'm very, very excited about. So, just gonna, pick that away. So we're gonna be guessing who's gonna win and who's gonna lose for this week's round. So first up tonight, we've got a massive header at the MCG. Fortunately, no crowds. Maybe in a couple of weeks, they might be getting 2,000 people. So lucky 2,000 people can go to the stadiums and watch. So tonight we have a massive header against Collingwood up against Richmond Tigers. This will be a very, very tough game at the MCG. And as we all know, it's Collingwood's home game, but it's both of their home grounds. Richmond are like demons at the MCG, so they are very tough to beat. Collingwood, they have awesome players. They have they have a good backline. They have a good midfield. So, but in that case, I do pick Richmond to win this game. It's not that they're a stronger side. It's not that they're a stronger team. I think they got a good team lineup, and I think they can just win like every single game at the MCG. So therefore, it's Richmond tonight. Tomorrow night, we have a massive hitter at the GMHBS Stadium. And if you want to know, only one team who plays there, which is Geelong Cats, up against the Hawks. Geelong Cats, pretty bad loss last week to Giants up at Giants Stadium. This week, they're back at their home ground, which is good for them. Geelong are really honestly tough in Geelong. So our Hawks might have a bit of trouble, but Hawks are a very good team this season. Good win last week. But I do pick Geelong Cats for this week. They have a good team. And look, it's a Friday night footy clash. But I think Hawks are going to get up there, but I think Geelong Cats would just slightly get up more. The first game on Saturday, we have Brisbane and Fremantle Dockers, both good teams. Brisbane last year just played an extraordinary year. Very, very impressed by Brisbane at the Gabba Stadium. So they will be hot there. So they will be furious and they would want to win after last week's loss. But Fremantle Dockers, they will also want a win as well this week, after last week's loss as well. But in that case, I am going for Brisbane Lions to beat Fremantle Dockers. Not only they're two good teams, but you got to say Brisbane will just slightly get over the Dockers at the Gabba Stadium as well. Next up on Saturday Arvo, we have Carlton against Melbourne. Played at the Marvel Stadium. This is going to be a good match. Two really interesting teams. Carlton and Melbourne have both lost last week. But I don't know actually. It's very, very interesting. They're both good teams, but sometimes they can play like they've never played AFL before. So I don't know, they're good teams. I think I might be going Melbourne's way. I think Melbourne's just got the team. Carlton has got a good team too, but I don't know, to be honest. My guess is Melbourne. Alright, don't get me wrong. If your guess is Carlton, good on you. Next up, we have a derby. We have Port Adelaide Power up against Adelaide Crows at the Adelaide Oval. That would be one of the interesting matches of this week. As we all know, Port Adelaide is leading the ladder on first, but they're both tough teams. So yeah, really good win last week for Port Adelaide. But I don't know, to be honest. I think I might. It's both their home grounds. They both play really tough there, but I think, I don't know, to be honest. I think I might be going Port Adelaide's way. Maybe Adelaide Crows. Yeah, I think I might be, having to go for Adelaide Crows this week. They've been doing some good training. So, yeah, I think it's going to be Adelaide. Next up, we have Gold Coast and Eagles, as you all know. Both teams in, Western Australia have to be up at the Gold Coast. Gold Coast and Eagles at Metricon Stadium. As we all know for a fact, it'll be Eagles this week as well. Gold Coast, they're last on the ladder, but they can rebuild. They're a team that's not there yet. They're a team that is rebuilding, and they're a team that is getting currently more players. So when Gold Coast gets good enough players, not saying that they're all bad, but when Gold Coast gets more better players, they might be a team that will slightly, start going up the ladder. But I reckon it's going to be West Coast off with the win. Next up, first game on Sunday, we have my team, North Melbourne, up against the GWS Giants at the Giants Stadium. Really interesting match last week. Last game for round one for North and St Kilda. St Kilda was in front for a long time in the match, but the North Melbourne actually came to them and were like, right, we're not losing this match. And North won by 2 points, which my heart was beating in that one. I'm a big North supporter. But Giants, they're a tough team at the Giants Stadium. I don't think no one wants to verse them there in Canberra. Look, I don't know. I back for North Melbourne, but I don't know. North Melbourne, our coach Reece Shaw, we have been doing awesome training. I've been watching a lot of the news and the North media. We have been doing awesome training. It's like we're training for the grand final. I'm going for North Melbourne, but don't mind me. I'm saying this. I might get it wrong. Okay, I might get this wrong, but I'm going for North Melbourne. Alright, next up we have Sydney Swans up against Bombers, both playing 8th and 7th. Bombers coming 7th. Yep. At the SCG in Sydney. Sydney Swans, they're having a good start this year. Right, last year was just a bit of an off year. But this year they might start to rebuild. Buddy Franklin maybe in the running to play this week. Maybe not. Pretty sure Sydney might need Buddy Franklin in. Maybe not. They won last week without him. I don't know. It's going to be tough, but I might be Sydney way. I think Sydney Swans might just get the dub this week. Maybe. If not, maybe by 1 point. Alright, next game we have St Kilda and Bulldogs at the Marvel Stadium. It was a good match, as I said. St Kilda lost to the Roos last week by 2 points. Bulldogs got hammered last week by Collingwood Magpies. Collingwood Magpies, you guys might be pretty happy on this. Bulldog fans might just be not too happy, but Bulldogs, they didn't play as what I was expecting them to play last week. So this week they're going to rebuild themselves. They're coming 17th right now. They're going to rebuild themselves against St Kilda. St Kilda is a hard team. As you all know, they played North Melbourne in round one. And North Melbourne they weren't struggling, but they ended up getting the win over St Kilda. But St Kilda, they got some good players in this year. And Bulldogs, I don't know. We all know their man Lockie Hunter, vice captain, is suspended right now. And he's no longer vice captain for Western Bulldogs. I think I might be going Western Bulldogs' way this week. I think it's going to be Western Bulldogs this week. Just because I have a good team this week. Otherwise, I would be going for St Kilda. So that is all for round 2. I will be posting more content like AFL talk. This video reached 10 minutes, which I'm really happy about. So, as you all know, this video is over. I'm just going to wait a couple of seconds for you to click that subscribe button and click the post notification bell so you get notified whenever I post a video like today. And click the thumbs up. Just going to wait. I guess that was a sign that you all clicked it. Thank you very much. We'll see you on the next vlog, next video. Josh Rock signing out. Peace out.